Здравствуйте, как дела? Хорошо, вторник. Hello, how you guys doing? Have a nice Tuesday. So today I wanted to talk about a couple of keywords: love, respect, hope. Yeah, communication. So yeah, yesterday I vlogged about diversity and letting love rule, and I really, yeah, I thought those vlogs were really interesting. So if you didn't check them out, please do check them out on my link. And yeah, because I shared that there's a lot of diversity. Everybody's unique, everybody's different, and we all have to deal with each other in this world. No matter how we are, we all have to find our way in this world together. And then I was like, but how? Practical tips. How do we get along? And then, yeah, I realized it's all about communication, finding respect for each other, love, and hope. Hope for better, And it starts with your own mindset, as I shared yesterday. It starts with, who do you want to be in this world, and how do you want to function in this world, and are you going to let your love rule, or are you going to go with the flow of the negativity? So that really had me thinking, yeah. So I was like, yeah, I do want to hold on to hope that things can get better in life, in any situation, for everybody out there who's struggling or who's hoping for things. Hope just gets you going. Hope gives you space to just hold on and keep on going. But yeah, back to the communication. How do you communicate? There's a time and place for everything. You can't really force communication. Okay, if you're on a workplace and people have to work together, etc., then okay, or in school you have to do a project, you name it. Then then you really have to make time and do things. But communication, I'm blabbing. Communication is about you wanting to listen to somebody and opening yourself up to someone, and not only that, but wanting to see the good in someone, because it's all in that mindset. If you approach somebody with, I don't like you, I don't like your ways, you don't say it, but you have those thoughts in your system. And if you have that in your system and then you want to talk to somebody, it kind of closes your ears, because to communicate you got to really listen to what that person is saying. But you always, as I said, you also have to open yourself up to hear what that person is saying. So as I just said, if you step into a conversation knowing that you don't like that person, and you're like, what are you going to tell me? What do you have to share? So you have that mindset already deep down inside, and sometimes you don't even know it, that you already have a negative mindset about somebody. But if you approach a conversation that way, you won't hear what that other party has to say. So what you can train yourself to do is to really open yourself up. Give yourself new questions in your mind. Hey, what could that person be going through for that person to behave the way they do towards us, or this job, or this, you name it, any kind of relationship? Because if you look at yourself, I'll take myself. When I'm in my hormones, or if I didn't sleep right, or if I had a lot of things, stressy things to go through in life, I'm like, I'm not easy. I'm not, I there's no real space at those moments to communicate, to talk, to share love, to spread love, etc. So what I'm trying to say with this, always look for a right time to communicate with each other. And as I said, if you're in a job or somewhere, school, there might not always be a right time, and then you're forced to communicate. But the thing is, when you're forced to communicate, things don't always come out right. And we all know there's a sender and a receiver. And you need to hear what people say, because you can always hear what you fill in. Our mind is that way. We are programmed that way. If you already have negative thoughts about somebody, you won't hear anything positive they have to say. It works that way. So you really have to open your mind, open your heart, and step out of that negative mindset, that angry mindset, and then really say, hey, I want to rise above this thing. I want to rise above this situation. And I'm going to take my time and open my heart and listen to what that other person has to say. Because that's the only way, really, that communication works. When you open your heart, when you open your mind and your everything, and you let go. You put because I don't think you can just put any kind of pain aside like that. No, because people can really hurt each other. And I do believe that there's a time to heal, and you have to have time to heal and to process everything that someone does to you. Or so there you go back to, if you want to communicate, it has to be the right time, the right place, etc. Yeah, and always find a neutral place. That's also something important. Find a neutral place to communicate, to have that conversation, because don't be in places where things remind you of the negative. Be in a nice, shalom, happy, beautiful place where you can really be at ease and just relax, and then communicate. But I do think that any kind of form of diversity is, because it's okay. We're all unique, as I said, and there's nothing wrong with being unique. Nothing. But I do believe that we all need to find a way to communicate better with each other in this world, because I see it all around, everywhere. It's a universal thing. When we don't communicate, that's when it all goes wrong. And if you communicate like this, you don't get through to what you need to get through. So open your heart, open your mind, and let love rule. Communicate. Hold on to hope. If it's just not that time yet to communicate, you just hold on to that hope that that day will come, that you can just be in that right set mind and that right set time, and you will get through to whatever you need to get through. I hope I'm making sense, because I feel as though I'm being chaotic right now. But I just really want people who are struggling with things to learn to communicate, because that's all that's really necessary. Certain things can be just blown out of proportion because you heard something and the other one didn't mean the way, it's all just mixed communication, and that causes a lot of chaos sometimes. And the only way you can settle those things is by really listening and really receiving what that person is sharing. And you can't really always, as I said, if somebody really hurt you with their words and with their behavior, yeah, you need time to heal that first. And when that's settled, when that big ocean and storms and everything, when that calms again in your life, when you're on that shore of peace and rest and sun, then you find a way to restore and heal and share and talk. Don't stay in that negative place, that angry place, that lonely place, that no. I believe that there's a solution for every problem. And it just takes your heart and it takes someone else's heart. If somebody scattered your heart, your golden heart, your beautiful golden heart, there's always a way to fix things. There is. But you gotta open up. And you gotta let all that baggage, all that negative baggage that's inside your bag, in your heart, out. Let it out. Bit by bit. Just take it out. So that you can just breathe again and everything could be just normal again and shine again. Don't fill it up with a lot of baggage, negativity, because then this would only tear. This will break if you fill it up with too much negative stuff. Excuse me. Take all the negativity out and be light again. Have joy again. Find joy again. So, communication, hope, love, mutual respect. That will really help you through any kind of diversity. But, hold on. Let there be the right place and the right time. Don't force things. Never force things. Because if you force things, it can only make it worse. You'll know in your heart when it's the right time to do certain things. And you can always ask around if it's the right time. First you start with your own healing, and then you can step out and see what you can mean for someone else. Paka paka. I hope I make sense. If I'm being unclear, please share on the link below. But if you understand me, let me know. Give me a thumbs up and share with me. Have a fantastic day. Paka paka. Desvidaya.